These my daughters make it hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are again. Whether we like it or not, whoever lines up, whoever dresses out, whoever shows up, it makes no difference if it's the fifth string, if there's a such thing. We only have a few more weeks left of this season, so we might as well enjoy it while we can, because we all know in a few weeks, very short amount of weeks, we will be begging for football. So we might as well enjoy it, whether it's good or bad. And ladies and gentlemen, it's game night. I did not want to do the show at 7 o'clock, obviously, because I don't do watch parties. So that's why I'm on just a little bit earlier. For those of you that know me, you know that I come on usually somewhere around 7 o'clock Central Time. But of course tonight, since we're on the TV tonight, I decided to come on just a little bit early. So I know some of you are not used to me being on here on a Monday night this early, but you know, I had to make some slight adjustments. Welcome to the Big Time Show. That's being seen and heard live everywhere as we speak. We're on Facebook, on the Big Time Show channel. We're on YouTube, on the Big Time Show channel. We're on Twitch as well, live, and we are on X or Twitter live. We are live right now. I hope you guys have had a good day. It would be nice if the Cowboys would give us a good night. But we will see very shortly. What do we have to offer on tonight? Let me go ahead and ask you guys, if you don't mind, forgive me for not looking at you guys, but I'm sharing right now. And we'll see exactly. I'll speak to you guys in just a second. And we will see. While you're sharing it, if you're sharing it, why don't you hit that like button real quick? Do that about 20 times. Help your boy out real quick. I will obviously not be with you long on tonight. I'm quite sure that a lot of you guys are starting to watch the pregame shows, whether that's the Cowboys pregame show on 105.3 The Fan, or you may even be watching some of my brothers that are on right now doing their pregame show. And then, of course, you might be watching Monday Night Countdown. But whatever, I appreciate all of you guys just popping in on me just for a second so that we can talk real quick, and then we'll get out of here as we prepare for the game on tonight between the Houston Texans and the Cowboys. All right, let's talk real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the home run real quick, but let me say hello to a few people. Marcus, how you doing, sir? Emmanuel, how you doing? Hellisher, never met you before. Okay, Beans, got a Steeler fan in the house. Okay, who else here? Craig, how you doing, sir? Craig is in the building. Keystone. All right, Keystone is in the building. All right, y'all. Al Logan, how you doing? Yeah. So you can see what a lot of the people are saying. I'm reading the comments as I speak. Sean Pope, how you doing? Appreciate you popping in. The crowd coming on in now. Maybe y'all sharing it for me. I appreciate it. This is what I want to know, y'all. I know some of you have given up on the season and all that type of stuff. And, at this point, can't blame you if that is the case. But what I really need everybody to do to come on real quick to put on your coaching hat. I need to see where your head is, okay? Forget whoever playing, that's fine. I need to know offensively. If you don't feel like we got a chance, a puncher's chance, I really don't want to hear that. I want you to act like, cause see, right now in that locker room, the coaches obviously are preaching, we can win this game. Okay, so I need you to act like that. All right, so let's just say we can win this game. What I want to know from you offensively is how we can win. And I'll give you some facts. I think we're outmatched on their defense compared to our offense. They're better. There's no question about that. On one side, they got Darrell Hunter on one end, and I believe Will Anderson is playing tonight. So they got two ends that can flat out dominate a game, and we have two tackles that obviously are struggling. Terrence Steele hadn't blocked nobody all year. Guyton has been in and out hurt all year, and now you have to see one of the best defenses in the league. They're good on every level of the defense. They may send at least three guys. Well, I ain't gonna say all pro, but they probably gonna have about 3 or 4 guys that'll make a Pro Bowl this year from their defense alone. Just from their defense, they're that good. So how do you? I know, if you're giving up on the season, I need you to act like we 7-2 right now. I need you to act like it. How do we beat them? How do we beat them? Let me look and see. I got a couple comments in now. Please type that in. I just want to see where y'all head is, because y'all gonna make the show. Craig says this, which is I agree with this. He says we really need to get the ball to Rico 20 plus times. I agree 100% because you got to slow this game down. But the only problem is, Craig, we all know we need to, but we got an offensive coordinator who's pass happy. We know this. So the chances of him getting the ball 20 times, to me, is almost slim to none. But you never know. Maybe he finally done figured out that he needs to stay out the shotgun. Or if he gonna stay in the shotgun, I guess do that little run up the middle play that they love to do. Rico hits it a little bit harder and quicker than Ezekiel Elliott does. So you, instead of getting 2 yards with Zeke, you might get 4 with Rico, which is good. You just might get that. That's what we saw last week. So I agree with you 100%. We need to give it to him, but this is Mike McCarthy. All right, so I agree. Appreciate you, Al. Craig also says we need to stick to the run. We know he don't do that, but we'll see. Craig also says, which is another one, He said we need to get Ferguson involved early and often. So what that means to me, Craig, is that's where the short passing game comes into play. I think that could work. Make the little short pass to Ferguson like a run play. That could work as well. I like the idea. He does need to get involved. Ferguson is due for a good game. If we're gonna line up a shotgun, and what scares me is that's what everybody sees. We run the same stick routes, curl routes, that I believe that Houston is going to be sitting on this stuff because we don't challenge nobody down the field. So if that's all what you show, they're gonna sit on. They're gonna sit on. That's the only thing that I'm concerned about. So I think that screen game needs to come into play here. If we're not going to throw the ball down the field, we're going to throw it short. I think we need to get the running backs involved. I ain't saying Limp can catch a ball in a few weeks. I think, that screen, I ain't saying this since Pittsburgh game. I believe Rico can catch it out the backfield. I believe Zeke can catch it out the backfield. I believe that I don't know if my guy Deuce is playing tonight, but if he is playing, we need to get the ball out on the outside as well. Those are just long, short passes that are runs. So I agree with you. I think we need to get that involved. Just bring a total different element. It's going to be hard to get the ball to CD. It's going to be hard to get to all these other, receivers that we have. I know everybody's folks excited about Mingo playing tonight, but, I ain't looking for nothing big from him. I'm not. I hope he come out here and get 200 yards receiving, but, I don't know. I just think we need to get stuff going. Al Logan says special teams. All right. The only thing about this, Al Logan, says if I was a coach and I'm making up my mind right from the start, because the offense is not good, consistently good, I'm not giving Turpin a chance to to run the ball. If I'm forced, if some kind of way the Cowboys got them deep on a punt, then you can't avoid Turpin. But on kickoffs, which is what Turpin has looked real good at, I don't know why they keep kicking to him. He's going to bust one sooner or later. So if I was special teams coach, I'm telling my kicker to kick it out of bounds every single time. That would eliminate Turpin right from the start. If I'm punting the ball, I'm kicking it toward the sideline, high and wide to the sideline. That's what I'm doing. I'm not giving them a chance to do it. I'm not giving him a chance because he's one of those guys that can hurt you. He can hurt you. Turpin can get you. So offensively, I'm looking for offensively. Yeah, I know. I said we're doing a lot of passing, especially when we don't have a running game. My only thing to that is I don't know what we got because we don't do it consistent enough. We don't pass it. I mean, we don't run it enough to really give a true judgment on what we can and what we can't do. The couple of times that they made the real effort to run the ball, which was the Pittsburgh game and the Atlanta game, we did just fine. That's other than that, we just been pinball machine offense. So I really can't judge it because we line up a shotgun all the time. And I thought things would change when Dak went down and Cooper Rush came in. I thought for sure we were gonna try to just, go ahead and try to run the ball. Man, we ain't done nothing. We still in shotgun. So I don't know what they can do because they always got the linemen going backwards in pass protection. I'm waiting on the day where we say, okay, let's go ahead and run it. Okay, Aaron Adams says, and that ain't what I asked you, but I need y'all. I know we ain't looking good. I know that. I just want y'all to put your coaching hat on and act as if, how can we win this game offensively? That's what I asked for. I already know we look like trash. I've been saying it the whole time. I already know that. That ain't what I'm looking for right now. I'm looking for, because any given Sunday, any given Monday night, any given Thursday, you got a chance to get things. As long as the ball going there, this is why they play the game, as they say. So everybody got a puncher's chance until you get punched out. To be honest with you, though, I agree, y'all. Whoever's saying, like Matthew said, let's get rid of this L. If in terms of boxing, this would be like a heavyweight going against a welterweight. That's what I'm. You might land a few punches, but because you're so small, the punches don't affect you. And then once the heavyweight put his weight on you, there's nothing that you can do. That's the way that I look at the Houston Texans this season against this backup football team that we putting out here. It's really like a heavyweight against a welterweight. It really is to me. I mean, I done looked at it, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm asking y'all. I mean, I'm agreeing with, I believe what Craig said, and I'm agreeing with whoever said that about Ferguson. That I believe that we need to incorporate the short passing game. You can't get CD going. They're gonna take him out. They're gonna take him out. That's your only hope. They're not gonna let CD go one-on-one, and you got the chance of that, and give Russ a little time and take your chances. When you're trying to smother this offense, they're already very limited. At least they playing like it. You don't want to give them any life at all. And the life of the Cowboys could be wrapped up in CeeDee Lamb. I'm not letting him dominate this game. So I doubt very seriously. We are talking about D'Amico Ryans, who's an excellent coach, and he's not going to let CD do this. So I know that for sure. They're going to take him out the game, and they're going to say, well, let Mingo and let Tolbert and let Ferguson beat me. If I was defensive coordinator, I'd do the same thing. See what I'm saying? Well, everybody going to be, yeah, exactly. Everybody going to be hurt now. Just in case y'all ain't seen the injury report. I mean, Bland not playing. I mean, his guys, all of a sudden done got hurt. Now CD done came out with this possible back issue, saying he's a game time decision. See, that's the reason why I can't get hype anymore about this season, because the Cowboys may be doing it just the way a lot of you want it, and that is go ahead and throwing in the towel. Because if this was a playoff game, everybody I just named would be playing. Everybody. But when you start all of a sudden during the week, now all of a sudden everybody's hurt, it make you wonder, are you already tanking it in? And that's why I can't get hyped. Usually I would be hyped for a night like this. I mean, it's the Battle of Texas. It's the Houston Texans. Big brother versus little brother. The Governor's Cup is up tonight. And I can't get hype at all. If I were to see some folks in here who I thought were going to pop in real quick, I would be going crazy. I got out of school. I got my whistle here. I've been violating folks tonight. I would have been doing it all. I would have been blowing this whistle. I would have been doing it. Is that Al? Jordan Lewis not playing tonight. Now all of a sudden he out. See what I'm saying? When I see stuff like this, and when it was nothing said last week, then during the week we got an issue. See, I can't get hype, y'all. I'm sorry. I can't get hype. I can't talk trash. I can't because look who's playing and who not, and they ain't counting what's gonna happen tonight. Let somebody get a twitch, they'll keep them out the game. So I'm saying when the real effort is not there from the organization, And here we are coming on. I mean, here we are again on national TV. The whole world gonna be watching. Well, I don't know, Cowboys fans. I mean, Cowboys. This is almost like a scrimmage game. That's what a lot of people gonna say. I don't think nobody's picking the Cowboys to win tonight at all. Maybe some of you will. Nobody's picking us to win tonight. And they're in our house, and we don't play well at home, as we all know. And the Texans are a better football team. They have everything that explains or puts our weaknesses right on the forefront. They do everything that we don't do well as far as defensively. They got Joe Mixon, who runs the ball great, and it looks like he's having a great year so far. Well, we don't stop the run. Here comes Joe Mixon. They have an excellent quarterback in CJ. CJ, I mean, give him time, he's going to destroy you. Nico Collins is back. That's over, all-pro wide receiver. Was he all-pro last year, or was he just a Pro Bowl? I think he's just a Pro Bowl receiver last year. They got Michi. They got Tank Dell. I mean, come on now. And then here come Carson for us, our cornerback. I mean, like, good Lord. Who is Carson going to get tonight? I mean, like, I'm scared. I'm scared of that. See what I'm saying? So they do everything well, and they do all the things well that we don't do well in. We just don't. I'm just calling it like it is. Maybe tonight they will, but I'm trying to find a way we can win. All right, since I did offensive, I'm gonna do defense, and then I'll let you guys go, because I know you guys are watching. Defensively, here's my question. We can't get. It depends on where Parsons lined up and Overshown. But Overshown's too small to play down lineman, so if he blitzes, he's coming from the linebacker position, which is good. And then if Parsons lines up as an end, he should generate some pressure. It may not get to him, but he should generate some pressure. So here's my question. If you are the defensive coordinator, I just want to see what y'all would do. How do you attack the Houston Texans offense? See, they're going to believe they can run it down our throat. I can tell you that now. So I'm expecting Mixon to have a lot of carries tonight. But if you're run blitzing or if you're pass blitzing, you do realize then that you're going one-on-one with these wide receivers. And, I know Diggs is, slowly but surely coming to himself, but Carson, man, is horrible. And you want to go one-on-one with him? So, are you blitzing heavily tonight? That's what I want to figure out. Zimmer probably going to come out with that 2-6 defense, 6 down linemen, 2 linebackers, corners, safety. And what you're going to do there is that's begging for one-on-one on the outside. Do you trust Diggs enough to do this tonight? Do you trust Carson enough to do this tonight? Because, see, you're going to have to generate pressure, because if you let CJ just sit back there and just take pictures and, kiss the girls, air kiss the people while he get ready to pass the ball, or before he pass the ball, you're going to be in trouble. Because CJ will pick you apart. He will. So that's what I want. I want to know, how would you attack? Joe says I'll put pressure on the quarterback because he scares more than the running game. I think it's equal, man. Joe Mixon is tremendous. Tough and fast. And can run over you. So Joe is a complete back. And I don't, like I said, we don't stop the run anyway. Maybe we could play a little bit better tonight from that perspective. I'm scared of going one-on-one with Nico Collins, John Mechie, Tank Dale against our corners. I think that's a mismatch for Houston. That is the biggest mismatch. Is their wide receivers against our corners. And then Jordan Lewis is not playing tonight, so that makes it even worse. So I don't, I don't know how you. I mean, you're gonna have to attack them. That's the only way you're gonna win. You just can't let them sit back there. And that's what's gonna scare me. So as usual, I think Houston. I hope they don't, but this is spelling for a recipe for a lot of big plays from Houston. And let's not forget about Dalton Schultz also. Let's not forget about Dalton Schultz, who's going to be very excited to play tonight, and he's been getting hot lately. So let's not forget about that. Let's not forget about him. He's going to be ready to play tonight. Dalton wants the ball tonight. Dalton Schultz wants the ball tonight. And I believe he's going to get it. And I don't think we have nobody that can guard him. We already know Donald Wilson can't guard nobody. Hooker, no. Now, if you told me Wanye Thomas was playing a lot, then I'd be more satisfied with that. I would be. But we all know Wanye is not going to play. So I'm really, I don't know. If I were them, let me answer my own question. If I was defensive coordinator, I'm just gonna have to take. I mean, you can't zone. You can't really zone because if you don't run blitz, Joe is gonna get you, and if you sitting back, Joe is gonna kill you. But if I had to pick the choice of who would I rather get destroyed by, I would rather get destroyed by Joe Mixon first. I know the old saying is stop the run, but I really feel like we don't have a chance against their wide receivers. I really don't. I'm sorry. And so you got to pick your poison, pick your chance, take your chance on that. So I'm blitzing the run. And just because you blitz it don't mean that you just going one-on-one. You can still run some zone concepts, even though you are there. Joe says, I'm surprised Eastside Harold is not in the talking right now. I think somebody needs to check on Eastside. He ain't been nowhere. Joe, I mean, I haven't blocked him. I haven't blocked him, so I know he's got blocked off of other people's channels, but I haven't blocked him. He usually shows up on mine, so I'm almost wondering where he been. I mean, the Houston Texans are having a pretty good year. If it was any year to talk trash, this would be the year for him. So I don't know. I don't know where he is. So I need to check on him. Aaron Adams says, I would blitz almost every down. Yeah, that's almost where I'm coming from. If we're not stopping the run, because if we stop the run, it's going to be another blowout. This is going to be an easy blowout win. And let's just be honest, man. On another note, man, I'm just tired of seeing my team get embarrassed on national TV. I mean, can we have a competitive game? I ain't talking about the regional coverage games like the Atlanta game. I'm talking about when we the only show in town. We always, this year, seems like we get beat up, except the Pittsburgh game. The Pittsburgh game, we showed up, we won, snuck it out of there. Snuck the W out of there, that's fine. But other than that, man, we have been getting embarrassed. I'm talking about like we haven't even practiced. We look like a team that just, look like it was our first day of training camp. I'm tired of us getting beat down like that. I mean, I need somewhat of a competitive game, and maybe I'm asking too much based off of who we playing tonight. Make no mistake about it. What is the line, y'all? I haven't even checked it. What is the line? What Vegas say about tonight? I know we the underdog even at home. Is it more than 3? It's got to be. Are the Texans got a 7-point favorite or something? If they're a 7-point favorite, that's really saying really on that it's gonna be a blowout. Somebody put the line up for me. I would look it up myself, but I don't want to be rude by getting up and typing. Somebody tell me what the line is tonight. Yeah, Aaron said it's sad because I saw our D blitz one game and we still didn't get to the quarterback. Exactly. The only that's a good comment, Aaron. The only thing that I will say about tonight is that Parsons is there, and it does make a difference when Parsons plays. There will be pressure if they send him. When they sent Overshawn in, and both of them blitzed, it was a difference. So you got those hybrid type guys. Things move a little quicker. So if they're gonna do that, okay, there it is. Texans is a 7-point favorite. So Vegas thinks, just like a lot of you, there's gonna be a blowout. A 7-point favorite is on the road is equivalent to a blowout. The Cowboys can't have all these 3 and outs like they've had. I mean, where they'll go 4 or 5 straight drives of 3 and outs. If the defense gets tired like they do every game, we're gonna be in trouble. That's my question. And then keep in mind, am I right about that? We also in the middle of the Thanksgiving season, which means we play Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. And then we play next Thursday. So injuries, as usual, will be real big this week. Real big. We got 3 games and 3 games in 12 days or something like that. Got to keep that in mind. Maybe they're saving people for Thanksgiving. Maybe. So we really got to do it. So Aaron and I are thinking somewhat of the same thing, that the Cowboys got to send some heat tonight. We got to try to make them uncomfortable. We just can't let Mixon get his rhythm. And we definitely cannot let CJ get into some type of rhythm. So there it is. Joe says we play tonight, of course. Then we play Washington Sunday. And we got the Giants on Thursday night. So all of these games will be tough. All of them. Even the Giant game will be tough. Because we're are we at this point of the year, are we really better than the Giants right now? The big news that's coming out of New York, in case you haven't heard, is that they're benching Daniel Jones. They're benching him, and Tommy DeVito will be the starting quarterback. At least this week, at least this Sunday. Don't know if he will be with us, be playing against us on that Thursday night, but we do know they're sitting down Daniel Jones. And to be honest with you, I think things are slowly but surely beginning to creep up. The Giants obviously are all in about losing, and I really do believe, since they just did Daniel Jones like that, and they just paid him his money just a year ago or 2 years ago, whatever it is, I believe it's setting the stage up. Everybody talking about Shador coming to the Cowboys, which I never believed. However, I think they're setting the stage up to where Shador will be in New York. Because the Giants will have they're looking like they're going to have a top 3 pick. And I think that very well may try to lose every game, to be honest with you. I believe it. And it works out perfectly. Even somebody even put down that the coach is on the hot seat as well. Well, here we go. Shador coming, and then people saying that it's a package deal with Dion as a coach. Well, guess what? The Giants may be looking for another coach. They're definitely going to be looking for another quarterback. So there you go. I mean, if there was a place to go where the spotlight is on, can you imagine Deion Sanders in New York City? Deion Sanders, Shador Sanders in New York City? Man, come on, man. That's just, come on, man. That's just movie stuff, movie type stuff. So I think that's what they're setting the stage for. But I digress on that because I ain't no Giant fan. I just see the handwriting on the wall. But back to the night. I ain't mean to jump off that, but here we go. I don't see y'all. I'm sorry. I don't see. I hope the Cowboys fool me tonight. I hope they play with incredible passion. I hope it's in them. I hope they come out here and fool everybody. Tonight everybody will have their money on the Texans. This is a fine night for the Cowboys just to mess up Vegas. Whoever bets on the Cowboys tonight is gonna win some money tonight if they Cowboys pull it off. So all of you that own DraftKings and FanDuel and all that type of stuff, if you betting on the Cowboys and the Cowboys some kind of way pull it off, you'll go to bed happy tonight. Because if you pull it off, if you do it, the Cowboys gonna make money tonight. Will make you some money for real. So it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm done. Tune in, listen to me. I know most of you will not be up tomorrow morning. I'm not going to do a post-game show. It's going to be, Aaron says, I feel sorry for you trying to analyze a trash team. I would have fired our coach when I saw him threw his clipboard to the ground during the game. Well, that was frustration, Aaron, but I've been doing this for about, for a while, to be honest with you. But podcasting wise, I've been doing this for the last 3 years now, a little over 3. Of course, we weren't nowhere near as bad as this. So we've had bad games, but we haven't had a bad season. So, you just got to try to stay professional and try to find ways to win, but at the same time, be truthful in what your eyes are seeing. And that's what I do here. You can tell by the way I talk, I ain't one of these Cowboy fans that have, come from an optimistic standpoint. I'm more of a pessimist. It is what it is. If you're trash, you're trash. If you play good, you play good. Right now, we are trash. Pure trash. Play calling is trash. Talent level is trash. It is what it is. I'm still gonna try to find a way how we can pull it off, but it's kind of hard for me to do that when I don't know who playing. And then once I see who not playing, I'm trying to figure, okay, please tell me how we gonna win. Now, I know the sun shine on a dog's tail every now and then. You never know. Cooper Rush might come out here and throw for 350 yards. Mingo may come out here and catch for 125 yards. CD might get 100 yards. I mean, it could happen. We've seen it before. I just think it's unlikely that it will happen. This defense is too good for that. But that's why they play the game, y'all. The Saints are horrible, but the Saints came to our place and beat us like they were the Super Bowl champions. They haven't done nothing ever since. But that week 2 game against us, the Saints looked like they were the primary contender for the NFC Championship. So any given Sunday, any given Monday night, even any given Thursday, things can happen. So We'll see. I doubt it, but that's why they play the game, y'all. I appreciate it, everybody. Like I was saying, if you will wake up, or if you're getting ready for work, join me tomorrow morning early. And I mean somewhere between 7:15 and 7:20 for The Ride. The Ride is another show. It is the big time show, but I call it The Ride, where I'm driving to work myself, and we'll talk about, of course, what we saw tonight. We'll talk about it in the morning. If you can't join me in the morning, wherever you're watching me from, it'll be on that page once I get done. So if you're interested, you can listen to that in the morning as well. So I hope that you would. If you're up and you're getting dressed, just put me in your Bluetooth ear, or if you're in your car, put me in your car, and we can talk about briefly what we've seen tonight. Hopefully we will have something to talk about. We will automatically. It's either going to be we fought hard and lost, or we fought hard and won, or we're going to say we just not ready for these real good teams because we got blowed out again, or we can come out and say, what we've been saying every week. Fire McCarthy, fire Jerry, all that type of stuff. It'll be a continuation, one or other. We'll come out and say we can't stop the run. Why we passing all the time? It is what it is. So join me tomorrow morning for The Ride, and we'll talk about the game tonight. I had people ask me, why don't I do a watch party? Well, number one, I like to concentrate on the game just from the TV angle. It's not like the all 22, but I like to look at it and just see what we doing, what we lining up in, how they lining up, and all that type of stuff. I'm trying to do it. Aaron, oh man, are you from Bermuda? Are you in Bermuda, Aaron? I've had some people listen to me, just like Joe over there is in Italy right now, the country of Italy. I don't think I never had nobody from Bermuda listen. Aaron, I've never seen you before, and I appreciate you popping in. How did you get to my show? Was it suggested to you on YouTube, or have you subscribed to me? I just don't remember you. But hey, subscribe to my channel, man. All of you that don't on Facebook, if you don't know me, go ahead and like the Facebook page and then turn on the live notifications. If you're on YouTube, just hit that subscribe button real quick, and then of course you turn on you can hit that live notification. I believe on YouTube it's all, and that way you'll get it. So if you don't mind, hey, for all you guys that are on Twitter that I'm looking at, all of you that on X on Twitter, all you gotta do is just follow at Big Time Lou. It's right there, because I don't know how you got to me. But Aaron, answer me the question. This is the kind of stuff that helps me out. How did you get to my show? If this is your first time watching me, how did you get to me? Was it first time? Okay. Was it because, well, no, I'm just saying, was it the first time? You saying it's the first time. How did you get to me? Is it because the YouTube suggested my channel to you? I was just, hey, welcome to the family, man. Christina said, do you see Sanders or Bill as our next coach? I think that you got more of a chance with Belichick than Dion. I'm starting to understand the game board a little bit more. Is it a coincidence that Daniel Jones has gotten benched? Is it a coincidence that today that the Giants have said the coach is on the hot seat of, whatever his name is? Well, that means if he's on the hot seat, the Giants not going to get no better, not to me. So that means you're going to get fired. And then, of course, Daniel Jones is benched. So that's telling you they're not happy with the quarterback play. Well, here comes Shador Sanders and possibly Deion Sanders. And the Giants will probably have Christina a top 2 pick or so. Top 2 or 3 pick. I can see Shador going to the Giants without a doubt. And maybe if that vacancy is there, maybe it might be a package deal. You just never know. And then when you start looking at how much Deion loved the spotlight, and has been that way all his life, can you imagine Deion Sanders and Shador Sanders in New York? Oh my God. They would flip that place upside down. And Deion would have one of the biggest stages in the world. And Shador. So I can see that happening. I can see that. Okay. Joe, Aaron, you got Joe there. He's from Italy. As you saw up early, he said the game starts at 2:30 in the morning in Italy. And you're in Bermuda, Aaron. So what time does your game start? What time does the game start tonight in Bermuda? What time? Again, y'all, for those that are here, I'm not doing a watch party, and I'm definitely not doing a post-game show because it's just too late. Well, Verdi, the only person, they made it easy, Verdi, for first round quarterbacks. They don't get the gigantic payday. You know what I'm saying? They get that on their second contract. But that's easy. The coach's salary does not count on the salary cap. So they can pay them what they want. Deion just gonna want more money. 9 o'clock, he says, over there in Bermuda. Okay. Wherever Colorado is playing for him now. See, I said it on the last show, and I'm still saying the same thing, even though I said about, the possible vacancies in New York. I'm still saying he's going to stay in Colorado because Deion is in the driver's seat wherever he goes. He's in the driver's seat because Deion can go to Colorado and say, hey, the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys offered me $20 million to coach. As much money as Deion has produced for the state of Colorado and that campus, there's no way in the world that Colorado is going to let him walk. All Deion got to do is say, hey, this is what they offer me. What can y'all do? They will find the money to pay him. Deion Sanders next year, either way, will either be the highest paid NFL coach coming in, or he will be the highest paid college football coach next year. Because they're going to come knocking at his door at the pro game. And all he going to do is just go in for the interview, always knowing he really don't want to coach pro ball. And he will give Colorado the last shot. That's why I say I don't believe he's going anywhere. Because Colorado going to move heaven and earth to keep him there. He's been too great to that college and to that state. That's why I say I just don't. Deion is going to play chess in the offseason. He'll have everybody believing that he want to trail his son, and in the meantime, he already know that Colorado going to try to get that money to him because they got to keep him because he's that valuable to that state and to that college. That college. It just only makes sense. And if Deion keep it up, the NFL money will be there if he wants it. Whether it's this year, next year, whatever. They'll just come knocking harder at the door next year if he have a big year. It's just that simple. So Deion is really in the driver's seat. He will be pricey, but they can afford it. And his money, the coach's money, does not count on the salary cap. So That's a totally separate thing on that. All right. You guys have a good night, man. I hope we all enjoy the game tonight. For those that haven't subscribed, please do so. If you're on Twitter or X, go ahead and subscribe to the channel that you're on now, which is the Big Time Show. As you can see by the ticker here at the bottom that's going on. Twitter, there it is, perfect time. And Twitter at Big Time Lou. I'm live right there right now. You can see it's the same picture. We're there. I didn't do Instagram tonight, but I did that. And don't worry about it. I didn't open up the call-in lines tonight, but we'll do that at another time because I want you guys to enjoy the rest of these pregame shows and everything. Appreciate you, A. Thank you. Thank you, Aaron, for your first time. Make sure it's not your last. I hope you subscribe. Hope you will, man. And I appreciate you so much for coming. If you guys are up tomorrow morning between 7:15, 7:10, somewhere in that area, we'll talk about what we saw briefly last night as we take the ride on the way to work, and we'll talk about it then. All right. Until then, hey, for Aaron, y'all, Aaron, you just joined one of the greatest podcast shows in the country. I'm saying it. This is the Big Time Show. But as you can see by my face, Aaron, you can tell I'm a little older. I'm 52 years old, so I ain't like these young kids. You can do it right after, Aaron. You can do it right after. Or just put in your search, put in the Big Time Show. You should see the symbol there, and then you'll be able to see my face with all the videos there. Just subscribe to it. But since you're here, Aaron, I'm dedicating this to you. We leave out a certain way. I'm a little older guy, and so we do things. I got you, Joe. I understand. It's a little early, but this is for Aaron, y'all. Y'all already know what to do. Everybody hit that like button that you get ready to leave. Just go and punch it. I need about 20 likes for everybody. If you're on YouTube, double tap it. If you're on Facebook, just go ahead and just hit that like button and smash it. If you just do it like this, if you do it like that, that's about 20 right there. Now, it only took about 8 seconds. Do that, and then, who is that? Big Time Show. V. Oh, somebody did something. Did y'all become one? Let me look at that. You older too. Hey, V. Thank you for that. She just became a member. Level the Big Time Show. I appreciate that, V. Appreciate that. You can become a member of the show too. And from that, V, since you're a member, I need you to do this, V. Look at the screen here. That's a blessing. Somebody want to follow you. That means he's dedicating, I think, a little cash on that. For that, it comes out your card, and you can join that. What I'm looking for, V. Since you just became a member, I need you to do this, and you guys can do that too. But I'll be checking to see if you're a member. I need you to email me right there, V. You see that? The BigTimeShow3@gmail.com. Specify that you became a member. And if you have a Facebook account, I need you to put in your name on that. And I'm going to send you a friend request, and then I'm going to put you in a special group. Okay? I'm going to put you in a special group, and then it's my chat line with all the people that have not subscribed but have contributed to the podcast financially. And I figure I owe y'all guys that we can have access to each other at all times. So let me know right there, V, if you're there. Just type it down to BigTimeShow3@gmail.com, and then we'll take care of that. All of you can become members as well. You don't have to. It's not a necessity, but if you want to do that, it's just a way that you can contribute to the podcast. And I appreciate everybody who did that. Fernando, I ain't Law Nation. That's my brother, but I'm not Law. Oh, okay. That was you, Verdi? You just went to Facebook? You just went to YouTube? Okay, I got you. Well, thank you. So you done subscribed on both channels. Thank you, Ms. V. Make sure you got that email now. I'm gonna be looking for you. I need, so if that's you, Verdi, I need to find and make you my friend on Facebook. Okay. All right. I appreciate you. Listen, forgot what I was gonna say on that last part. All right, I was doing this for Aaron. Aaron, this how we rolled up. Yeah, I know you're all good. Oh, you're all good, Fernando. I appreciate you, bro. All right, this is for Aaron. Y'all enjoy the game. Aaron, this is how we get down. I need you to trust me on this. Put your hands together. Give us a hand clapping roll because you're going to clap to the beat. You understand? I'm a jazz type of dude. And watch how I end the show. All right? All right. So we gone. Everybody already know what's coming because they've been with me for a while. It's just we got a new family member, y'all. There's Aaron Adams, who's with us now. I appreciate you, man. Watch this. I got you, Verdi. I know who you are now. I got you. I'm finna send you a friend request in just a second. All right. Here we go. There go the hand claps. I see it. Everybody put the hand claps up real quick. Hey, Tommy, it's been a while, man. I see Tommy in the building. One of my guys has been with me for a while. Appreciate you, man. Verdi Hinton, be looking for me. I'm about to send you something real quick, okay? Accept my friend request. It won't be big time. It might be big time. I'm gonna do you both just in case. I'm gonna do my personal name, so you all know my personal name by now. But if not, it's Douglas Lewis Brooks Jr. on Facebook. And then, of course, I'm gonna send it to you from the big time as well. Okay, try to send it from there. You ready, Aaron? Here we go. Y'all have a good day. Let's go ahead and get out of here. This for you, Aaron. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you tomorrow morning on the ride. Y'all come hang with your boy if you can. Until the end, this has been the one and the only. Let's go, Aaron. The Big Time Show.